FBI, Secret Service. I mean, then people in the neighborhoods, the communities was looking like it was a missing child. I'm not saying it's different, but you know, I don't know.
Right. We are live. We are live. We're gonna put a pin in it real quick. But yeah, I think that might be something. In addition, hush phone. Hush. We just finished talking about you too. Hush. Yeah, we'll talk about that too. Shoot, we do. 3 is in the building. Her jaws is moving, or is she talking? Mm-mm.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought she was
Burgers.
snacking or something. Let's see here.
No.
How do I cut this up?
What's on? Let me go to the comments there. Yeah. Let's see here.
Hey, T-Lo.
Hey, TT.
I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you. That's the goal.
Stop playing.
You said stop playing.
Stop playing.
Ooh, good evening. It's your boy Onyx. It's Gentlemen After Dark, a place where grown folks can talk without judgment. We are listening to a little bit of music. I know I don't own the rights to this here music, but you know what I like. I love music, so we just gonna play it for right now. To those of you who are not hard-headed and you did decide to catch the show via YouTube, I appreciate you. PK, I see you bright, early, and prompt. Hey. Good evening to you. Thank you for being here as always. Lolo's in the building. She says, good eve, people. Good eve. A Torres. Hey, streets. Good evening to you from my gaming world. Xbox is in full effect. Yes. I appreciate you for being here. This is nice. I'm kind of feeling this song anyway. Just real laid back. Bree, where you at?
Chilling. I am chilling.
I'm just
chilling.
I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
Sure, that desire to make it right. 'Cause every night I wanna feel your soul. I wanna grow old with you, make the most with you. That's the goal. I don't know if I want to grow old with you. I think I want to stay young with you. How about that? Let's stay young and have fun and be fun filled. Don't get me wrong. Old is coming. You tell me in my face, but I don't know. How old is you again, Devin? I'm catching up to you. Shoot.
That's what we're doing.
Anywho, good evening to y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Tam's in the building. Good evening to you. Thank you. I see you. What it do, good people?
What's up, cuz?
So I know that Miss Day is not going to be here with us tonight. And Fuego says she might be a little bit tardy for the party, which it appears to be. And Snoopy Cliff Mello, he's going to jump in as soon as cleanup aisle 5 is taken care of. He'll be aisle 5.
Wrong.
I'm sorry. So without further ado, look, let me go ahead and introduce these grown folk that we do got in the building. She's been missing in action. She's been oversleeping on us. She done left us hanging and everything, but she back in full effect. Here we come, right on time. Shoopy-doo.
The assassin.
Look at there, the assassin himself. Let me see how we're gonna do this. We got 2 ladies. Let's put the ladies on the bottom. There we go. Shoopy-doo. Somebody's got to be on top. Anywho, I'll continue on with. She is back today. Fearless Fridays is still going down. It is our girl, your girl, Miss Talina's in the building, y'all.
Hey.
Oh,
Miss y'all.
Oops. Wrong one. Sorry. Oh shoot.
Good to be back.
He been having the endo smoke in his background for a minute now. You know, I really believe it is the endo smoke, but you
It's a
know,
painting.
it's a painting. Okay.
Yeah, on the
He
back.
is the guy. We call him the dude Devin, but he calls himself the dude in the blue. Shoot.
No wig. No bag. Good morning.
Oh,
She looking all cozy and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I think she over there with the Adina Howard, but hey, don't judge me. You what that song say? T-shirt and my oh
if that's hey, panties on. Picture this.
oh
I'm
it is
in my
our
bed.
executive producer, y'all,
My
Miss
body's
Three.
hot.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Soaking wet.
Oh,
Thinking about
wow.
the
Oh,
things
Go,
so
that
girl,
we
go.
do.
Wow.
Get that chair dance on.
She cutting up, y'all. She cutting up. Last but not least, he is my little big brother. He is here. Look, it's daylight, y'all. You know it's summertime. You can see my brother, Snoopy Cliff Mellow.
Yes.
What up? What up?
Oh, shoot. Jojo Wan, it's her birthday, y'all. It's her birthday. Shouts out to you. Happy Cupcake Day, Born Day, Cake Day, birthday. What else they say?
Solar return.
Solar return. There you go. Happy all of those to you. Thank you for being here with us. I think okay, there we go. We got one more, y'all. Here she is. She is in the
Okay.
building. Okay, now we got 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top. I dig it.
Hi, Fuego.
She is here from the south side of Arizona. She looking like she's a little dressed up still too. How was dinner?
Good. It was all
Good.
right.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you seem drained.
Mm. It's fuego, fuego, y'all. Somebody get her a Red Bull, please, quick. Shoot, be dude.
I got
Or
a
some,
Dr. Pepper tonight.
or some
Dr.
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
That'll work.
Hey, that brings the best out of us. That's for sure. Anywho, everybody feeling good today?
Yes.
Good, good.
Pretty good.
Fuego's a little hot here. Let me help you.
Yeah, I just ran in.
Well,
Anna
Trying to-
outside.
It's hot. Yeah, it's hot everywhere. Shoot. West
Everywhere.
Coast is hot. It's hot. So you guys, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know, I really didn't have a whole lot to talk about as I never do, right? Um
But
until
until
However,
so we're gonna start it off. I'm gonna break the ice. We're gonna have a little bit of fun because I think it just would be appropriate. So I saw this post on Facebook, and the question was good head or home cooked meal? Which are you choosing?
damn it, boy. It depends if I ate lunch.
order. You mean like in what order, right? Or
Which one are you choosing? Which one are you choosing? Good head or a home cooked meal? Shoot.
How about a home cooked meal after the good head?
No,
go.
here y'all go.
we talking about chronological order here. That's what we
Oh
got.
my God.
dessert,
Answer
dessert
the
before the
question.
meal.
Do you get enough head?
Mm, mm, mm.
Boy, that's a great question.
Great question.
Hey, that's what I want. I want some good head and a good meal after the good head.
PK say, feed me,
In that
I'll
order.
feed you. God damn it.
I'm with that one.
See, that's
PK's
tricky.
answer.
That's tricky because some of these ladies,
Cook
some of
for
these
me.
ladies, they
Yes,
owe you one.
Oh,
They owe you one.
Oh, hey,
Uh-uh.
they
No
come on with the
IOUs,
bullshit.
but because we always, well, I don't say always. I don't know. We
See,
typically
there we
tend to
go.
make good. I make good on mine, so I don't know. I make good
Famous
on mine.
last words.
No famous last words. These the words.
Depends on how hungry we are. I stay hungry.
Shoot, we did.
Insatiable appetite ran here. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Y'all really like
I'm still trying to figure this one out. I don't know. I had to get back with you.
Huh?
I don't know.
What you need to figure out?
Which one I want first is what I'm saying. I don't know because if
No. It
He didn't
didn't
say
say.
first. It's just a one or. It's an
Oh,
or.
well,
Which one
Not
are you
and.
picking?
I declined the question in because if I gotta pick one, I want both of them.
Nah.
You gotta
Look,
pick.
I'm going with the good head because then I can make me a sandwich.
I was just gonna say the same thing. I can feed myself.
Exactly.
Shoot, be do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't be hungry to answer no question like that. I gotta wait till I eat up like that. You know what? Let's see what we're doing.
Let's see what we doing.
Yeah.
Carry the one.
Right. Remainder.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think
I
I'm
want
gonna
you
go with the stupid mellow. I think I can. Yeah, I can fix the sandwich later on. You know, afterwards, after the cleanup.
Clean up aisle five.
Clean up on aisle.
If it's that good, there shouldn't be cleanup.
Whoa. Yes, yes. Winner.
What you say, T? You ain't saying nothing.
Huh?
No. Now your assignment was incomplete last week.
What'd you say?
Thank you, PK. The ladies are all just smiling. Oh, it was good.
No, I gave my answer, PK. I said feed me.
Oh my God.
I said feed me.
Oh, Fuego.
Okay, well, we're gonna move right on along. You know, we
What
got
Mellow
Oh,
say?
I said the same as Mellow. I can feed myself. So
you can feed yourself, huh? Okay.
I love dessert before dinner.
Well, before we get into any of these questions, man, I just wanted to tap in on. Let's see what y'all think about this scenario. Myself and Miss T and the dude was kind of lightly speaking on it, but Carly Russell, ring a bell with anybody? Carly Russell?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if there's some shenanigans because 1 + 1 ain't adding up to 2.
The equal sign ain't there either.
Exactly.
What is going on? And I was reading the article, identified her as a 25-year-old nursing student. 25-year-old nursing student. Now you faking the funk, you crying wolf. I don't know what it is, but why are we playing? Why are we playing? You know, real life is happening out here.
Yeah, it's real people getting snatched up.
Yeah, people are coming up missing. You know, you almost can't even travel out of town, out of country, whatever, because the possibility is real that you could become a victim. So why would you play? Why? But I know y'all can't answer the question of why would she play, but you know, I was just curious on how y'all felt, what you think about it.
Because if I find out she have no vacation time and she just wanted to pull that, so that's really messed up. I'm serious, man. Because I mean, you know, this week you show back up at the house, knocking on the door Saturday night or something like that. You trying to find a ticket from Birmingham to Nashville. We all know what went down in Nashville this past Saturday evening. It was a big concert. If you want to go to the concert, just say that.
You're 25. You could go to the concert.
Yeah, if you ain't got no vacation time, what y'all know what to do? Call in sick. I mean, I heard. I heard that if you ain't got no vacation time, you got some sick time. I'm just bubbling. I can't hardly. I'll see y'all. I'll be back Monday. I just want to. I don't want to get y'all sick.
Right.
Hypothetically, people could do that.
Right.
Like I said, I heard.
Oh,
I don't know.
Sorry. Look, I forgot you guys. My apologies to my Facebook viewers. I apologize to you sincerely.
Again?
Yeah. Well, I did reach out to StreamYard to find out what's going on. And they said that there's a bug of whatever source in their system that's hindering them from the views being able to be seen. So I'm looking at it again from my phone. So let me just roll call real quick here. Verdina Garrett's in the building. V Rod's in the building. Michael Hines is in the building. He said, "Good head. I can cook for myself for 200, Alex."
See? Thank you. It's not a hard question. It's not a hard question.
Oh shoot. Erica's in the building. Secret, I see you. Thank you for being here, man. I'll make sure that I keep up with y'all. My apologies again.
Do you get enough?
Head. Okay, well, yeah, because I definitely can cook my own meals. But then again, I don't know. One of
Hey, you might be too lazy with the season after that ordeal, so you might be like, man, I should have went and got the meal.
I'm gonna put my foot in it for real because we gonna anywho. But back to Miss Russell. I'm disappointed, and honestly, personally, I believe that if they do the proper investigations and find this young lady guilty of a crime of creating some fraudulent situation, and you done burnt all of these resources, city, state, county, whatever, man, give her hell. That's what I say, because there are people out here who sincerely need the help, and they jumped on this and really dug in for this. So she's one of them fortunate ones. So yeah,
she is one of the fortunate ones.
Right.
And I just hope it's not one of those distractions to keep us focused on this BS and there's something else major going on that has nothing to do with it, because that happens too a lot.
Right.
It is. I mean, when have you ever seen anybody coming up missing, and they get the three little organizations, they got the Secret Service, they got drones out looking for, they using all this technology to find somebody. And this is in a couple of days when you done had children missing for weeks and weeks and months and years at a time.
They still missing, and they ain't getting none of that.
I thought the Secret Service was just for the presidents and the Pope and politicians and stuff like that, but civilians, I don't know.
Yeah, we have a viewer from Twitch. Thank you for being here as well. That's that Game Life. My Game Life is tapping in. I dig it. I love it. Gang Life. Let's go. Not Gang Life. Before we do, gang. I do need to do this, guys. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna let you know I have been, I will be a Saints fan. I am a Saints fan, and my club, Saints Squad LA, that I belong to for football season, it is coming up. We are hosting a domino tournament. And if you are in the greater Los Angeles area and you want the opportunity to win $500, that is a cash prize. It is a $100 buy-in for you and your partner. $100 buy-in to win $500. So the details are there. I'm going to put up on here, and I'm going to leave it scrolling across the screen. That's the contact information, 424-460-0036. You need to register by this Friday. I've been putting it up on my page for a minute, but Friday is the deadline. Please feel free. Come on down, hang out with some Saints fans. You don't have to be a Saints fan to participate, but it is going to be good. Shouts out to my Raider Nation supporters who actually have character. White Boy Dave, shouts out to you, man. Thank you for being a part of this. We appreciate you. And anybody else that I don't know that is going to do this, man, come on. Hang out with us and let's second line on down and get this 500. That's Sunday, July the 30th, 1 o'clock p.m. sharp. Go ahead and text or call 424-460-0036. Enough of that. We good? Yeah, we good. Let me get rid of that. Brand that out of here. You're gone. Bye-bye. All right, here we go. She just smiling. It was good. This is not a question. This is not a question. This is a fill in the blank. And I encourage the audience as well. Fill in the blank. There's nothing more sexier than? Ooh, shoot, beat do.
An excellent kisser.
Oh, kisses. That could be dangerous, especially if you know what you're doing. That could be dangerous. Kisser.
Very much so.
A woman in a nice business suit.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was gonna say a man in just some beautiful clothes. Just I love to see a man that can dress and smell good. That is so sexy.
Mm.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, that fragrance stuff, right? That's real sex. A woman that smell good, you be like, ooh, hey, come here for a second. I don't worry about the food. Don't worry about the food. I know what I want.
Oh, now you don't need the food, huh?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And tastes like water.
Water.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Ah, shucks.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. For me,
Yes.
and I know I've said this many times before, but we're gonna go with there's nothing more sexier than eye contact. When you're able to have that non-verbal conversation just from that look, that right there by itself. Ooh.
Unless she cross-eyed.
Oh.
You gotta pick one. You looking at me or my book? Shy guy.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
know. She looking at me. No, she ain't. She looking at me.
Oh my God.
Now you gotta walk over there and approach her. Who you looking at? We gotta
Hey,
we gotta bet.
Ooh, a woman paying for the date. Okay. Oh my God.
yeah.
A beautiful smile. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you just smiling. It was good. Okay.
When
What
it
else?
looked like midgets up underneath that sundress.
Fighting.
Yeah, that's
Fighting.
I enjoy the midget boxing match under the sundress.
Oh my God.
Boom, boom. I like that music with it,
I say I love smart people too. I think when you are smart and can have an intelligent conversation, like that's so sexy. I love a great conversation.
Well,
Well,
I was
2 plus
thinking.
2 is 4. How's that for you?
Oh my brother.
Nah, you're not gonna get the combo.
Oh,
What? That's smart.
wait a minute. What's your name is?
The square root of
Yeah, that's shutting it down.
64
What your
is
name
8.
is?
What your name is?
Shutting it down.
No.
Yeah, as soon as I hear you say what your name is, Dorothy. Thank you.
Well
She said
dressed.
Bye-bye.
Here we go. Berdina said well dressed. Oh no, here we go. Let's try it again. A well dressed, excuse me, smelling good, clean cut man with a
with the
brim
what?
on, huh?
Badass brim.
Brim.
A brim.
Brim. Yeah. Well, you know, them hats. There's something about the hats, you know. Yeah. You I think you muted, Dev, or you still super delayed.
I want to say what's sexy to me is just a man who just opens a car door, just the chivalry, just opens a car door, protects you, pulls out the chair, just
Even when I'm mad.
well mannered, well mannered.
Shouts out to you fellas that know what the art of chivalry is, and you
Real.
still observe it and you exercise it. That's a needed.
So you're talking about like combat too, right?
Now, if you're doing it in a suit, it's even better. But
a suit. So what about a man in a uniform, ladies? I'm just curious.
Same. That's a form of a suit.
Okay.
You gotta be specific too now, because the uniform might be from
McDonald's.
Well,
Del Taco.
Well,
correctional facility.
Wingstop.
That orange
Back in the
jumpsuit.
day when I was
Orange
young, I'm not a kid anymore. Hey.
There's nothing more sexier than
A woman that rides a motorcycle.
oh
Uh-oh.
oh
Hey, that turns me. That turns me on too.
or a horse because
That turns me on too.
Yes,
I done,
sir.
I done seen some ladies on the horses like yeah. Paula PK said Dicky's uniform.
See, there you go. Skip, cuz.
Oh my god.
Grease to the death. You hear me? I'm talking about stay flow, pure, no water.
What about that? You know, when boy sees girl, girl sees boy. You know, y'all crossing paths, and you know that's that hesitation. Like, don't look back. Oh, I know he looking. I know she looking. And you go ahead and commit and look, and you know you get caught looking.
Both of y'all looking.
Hey, I see you looking at me, looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see
That is
something?
funny to me.
That's how you know.
And just the walk, man, just the walk of confidence. I did get a chance to go to the Bill Pickett rodeo, black rodeo.
Mhm.
And when I tell you that there were so many sisters, beautiful sisters on top of it, with the dukes and the boots, the cowboy boots. They had the thigh high cowboy boots. They had the ankle cowboy boots. They had the over the calf cowboy boots, but they all had on some dukes. Like, oh, yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Shoot, me do.
Hey, did you use your hat with the ma'am?
Uh,
Ma'am?
hey, it
Howdy?
was so hot up in there. I kept taking it off the fan. It was hot, but yeah, it's nothing like beauty. Period. You know that in itself, in my opinion, is sexy. So yeah. Here we go. Irma's in the building. She says, "A man that can fix stuff and
Yes,
use his
Irma.
hands
Yes.
well."
Yes.
She got
Yeah,
all caps and stuff. Man. What exactly?
and stuff.
That, exactly, Snoopy. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he fixing exactly with his hands?
Yeah,
What
Irma,
kind of
can you
stuff?
elaborate on fix stuff? What is
Stuff
stuff?
is he fixing? And was it broke or did it just need tuning up?
Because remember,
A
Irma,
little
it was
moisture.
look, it was Irma and Owski that was doing the oil change together.
See, there you go.
Oh man, okay, you know what? I'm
There you go.
Oh shoot,
There
me
you
do.
Getting a little dirty.
Let's get
Yeah.
dirty. I'm double checking on Facebook. I don't see no new comments over there. I don't think. Maybe I need to get in there. Okay, there we go. Woo.
Get in there. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go. Bartender's in the building. Bartender said a
What
woman
up,
with
bartender?
a sense of humor. I see you,
Yeah,
bartender.
that's sexy. I like that too. That's a good one.
A naked woman that smiles good. Whoa. Yeah. Hey. Let me give it to you. Michael Hines, I see you. Shoot, she just smiling. It was good.
I'm assuming with all her teeth, right?
Hey. Well, I mean, you know, if it ain't on hers, you paid for it. It's
Look,
yours.
if she's naked and she's smiling, she don't have no teeth. Is that gonna be a problem at that point? It's like, you know what? Let's do this.
You got to redirect your attention because I might laugh if she missing teeth.
Yeah, okay. It'd be like on Soul Man. You ever had a velveteen rub?
Wow.
I mean,
I'm not. I am not. Not
Is there a name
today.
for that?
you're already there for it, so you might well just take one for the team like that and let us know what happened.
Wow.
Okay, moving
Research.
right along.
It's for
Moving
research.
right along. So for the last couple of weeks, y'all, we've been starting off with the fellas. We've been going hard in the paint on the fellas. You know, Miss T ain't been here. Now today, Miss Day ain't here. You know, so they always just kind of escape. So tonight, yeah, we're gonna go like this.
Shots fired.
Ladies, what defines a real man to you? Right. And I shouldn't hear no, yeah, what Miss Three said. Well, what defines a real man to you? Mm, 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 mm. Well,
Y'all want me to hold up my picture?
You on fire tonight. You are on
For
fire.
real on fire.
Shoot, B, do.
Take a good look at me.
You still got your apron on, right? Okay, good.
But what do I have underneath?
Ah,
I think
yeah.
for me it's
Look at boy.
I think for me it's a person that allows you, that takes responsibility, understands the need for women, their woman to feel safe, secure. As a provider in whatever that looks like for that relationship, but understands, that provider role. And, I just think accountability, responsibility, accountability, and is respectful. Those are, really a top of my list, because I think that makes for a really great human being, generally speaking. So, yeah, those are a few of my ones, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that, respectable and responsible.
Okay. We rolling with Russ. Ladies.
Let's see. I think someone who's an active listener that's going to listen and be able to have an enriching conversation is something, really valid to me. Also, I think what defines a real man is someone that wants to progress together. That's not just about their business or want you to do everything, but we in this together. So we gonna progress together. And someone that for me that defines a good man is someone that walks by his faith and is committed to walking by his faith.
Yep.
Not walking on his face, but walking by faith.
Walking by faith.
I'm just making sure. Welcome back, 3. I miss you.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I miss you, 3. Walking by faith. That's a big one. Last but not least, Fuego.
Yeah, I think just a man, it's just a real man is just somebody who can juggle his family, his work, his responsibilities, and do a balancing act with those and just figure it out, and I mean, whether there's club stuff or friends or other type of hobbies that he has, just balancing it all, but just taking care of his stuff.
A man of his word, right? Having integrity. Those are all such important things for me.
Right.
You gotta be a man of your word. That goes a long way. Having some integrity.
Shouts out to my Inland Empire brother Jay Easy's in the building, y'all. He's watching tonight. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here.
Jay Easy, where do we eat at?
Shoot, B.
Where do we eat at?
Shoot, B. I love the comments, and I don't know where 3 went. Hopefully she'll be back, right? But I love the comments that you ladies have shared with us, because it gives us as men an opportunity to continue to grow. Not saying that we are not real men, because I know quite a few real men out here, and we strive to be better at who we are. So, fellas, whether you are here on the panel or whether you are listening to these ladies, they're giving us the firsthand tips on how to be or what to be for them. Here's 3.
I don't know what happened, but I'm back.
Welcome back. Yeah. You chose head over the meal.
Something you can't do on camera.
Should be due. Anywho, what's up, Marcus? I know you're around somewhere. What up, Marcus?
He not even close. He's somewhere
Okay.
else. I mean, he's here, but he can't hear this one.
But no, I appreciate you guys, man. It especially seeing it again. A lot of times we pretend not to know or pretend not to see what we really truly do know. Oh no, I'm not sure who that is in the background. That's somebody's noise. I hear it. But what else, fellas? You guys want to answer that on what defines a real man in your opinion? What defines you as a real man? There we go. Because I don't want you saying I got you answering about another man. So what defines you as a real man?
Oh, wow.
Like I think I encompass most of what the ladies say with room for improvement because the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. But I've I've learned uh, that a man takes care of his responsibilities. You're not a man until you're able to do that, and I firmly believe that whatever those responsibilities are. So that could include a family, taking care of the dog, you know, those responsibilities that you take serious. And like Fuego said, being able to juggle a lot because we do that and we're asked to provide. And sometimes that takes you away from your family. But then you got to be cognizant enough to know that if you have a woman, significant other, partner, whatever, that you still got to look back and take care of their needs. If you have children, then you still got to take care of them. And then you got to, as you always say, Onyx, you got to have time for yourself.
Yeah.
So being able to do that is a task in itself. But if you're doing that and keeping people as happy as possible, yeah, I think you're on the right course. We ain't never gonna be perfect because sometimes we give a little more time here than we do over there, and vice versa.
Right. That's what's up.
And I agree with brother on that because that's that was like the upbringing that I had from the men in my family. But I think for myself to when I look at myself like this is what I feel is making me a real man is my accountability. If I can say, hey, I made a mistake. Hey, I'm finna go fix this because I messed it up. Even if nobody knows it, now my integrity is coming into play. So that integrity and that self accountability, that's probably man, you'd be surprised at how many people will not want to follow on the sword that they put in the ground themselves. It's like you created this issue or this problem, and you refuse to even admit that it's messed up because of you. You put it in play, you nurtured it, and now it's all screwed up. And now it's like, but I mean, it's not. No, you gotta take it. You gotta take it on the chin, as we say.
All
So
right.
I think for me, that was one of the things I had to really not fight with, but I had to really come to terms with it. Like, hey, you know what? Some of the stuff that's messed up in my life is my fault. So if I messed it up, I can fix it. And if I
Right.
can't fix it, let me at least work towards it because in working towards me fixing the problem that I created, I may fix a whole lot of other things, even if it's that's just somebody else seeing me and they're using that as a like a catalyst to fix themselves. You
Right.
know.
Right. Do me a favor, Devin. I just need to see something. Mute your mic for me.
It ain't him because I still hear it.
Yeah.
It's like a radio or something.
Like interference. Well, whatever it is gone now.
I don't have a radio on. I have nothing on.
No, I'm not. I wasn't looking at you. Three. Hold on.
Oh, because I muted myself. That's why I thought that it went
Oh,
silent.
well, somebody did. It's somebody. But anywho, thank you. Appreciate it. It just sounded like a bunch of birds swimming around. That's an Aborigine cooler bird.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's see here. The question: what defines a real man to you?
And what Devin said too was he said an important thing, the accountability, because uh, I think I grew up doing that because I remember one time I took some cookies from the cookie jar, literally, and before I knew it, I had three, four, five cookies, And I looked at that damn cookie jar. I was like, oh man. And my mama came home, and the first thing she said was, "Who ate these cookies?"
Not me,
Me,
mama.
me, right, right. And me and my brother both said that. He didn't, I did. And I got up in the middle of the night crying and saying, "Mama, I lied. I ate the cookies."
Mm, mm.
And
Ooh.
she didn't spank me like I was expecting, but she's like, "All right, I appreciate you telling me the truth." And I swear, from that day on, when I screw up, which I do, I always meet it head on from that point on, because I believe you can't run from the problems. You got to run toward it. And like Devin said, especially if you cause them yourself,
Right.
you got to humble yourself. You got to say sorry. You got to do whatever it is to fix it if it can be fixed. And if it's not, come to terms with that. And I've
Mhm.
over the years, I can do that pretty quickly. Come to
Yeah.
terms with my decision, because guess what? They're my decisions. I can't blame nobody else.
Right.
I
I
respect
appreciate
that.
that.
Yeah, I respect that.
From our Twitch world, I'm gonna just call it GZ. GZ said, someone who is willing to admit they are wrong, someone who chose to solve a problem instead of escalate it,
That's what
someone
I'm
who is
talking about.
willing to
Or
take
avoid it.
charge for those who are less confident. Come on,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
give you
talking
some of
about.
that.
Yay, yay, yay.
Is GZ a female or a male?
I don't know, but we're
Well,
gonna find out, I'm sure, right?
mm,
Come on through with that answer, GZ. Male. There it is. Look at there.
oh, okay. There you go.
Ta-da! That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love that. You know, man, that breakdown. Let me go right back to it, because we could just dissect that. Someone who is willing to admit they are wrong.
Hmm.
That's one of my biggest issues with us as men. Men, and sometimes it ain't just the men, but just
It's
us
not.
as adults.
It's
Us
not.
as adults. We do not know how to take ownership and admit
Hmm.
I was wrong. What we do is we continue to paint this picture of the other person as the villain, which allows us more space to be the victim when really I'm not the victim. I'm the bad guy for real. But
Hmm.
how other people view it, oh no, I'm just little old me. Just admit it. Accountability. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. My bad. I apologize. Whatever it is. But we don't do that. We just keep on keeping on like, nope, ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your problem. That's your personal problem. No, no, it's your problem. It's your problem. Um, Someone who chose to solve a problem instead of escalate it. Oh, I've seen
Hmm.
that happen too many times. You got the easy solution, but what do? Put out the fire with gasoline. Oops, we ain't put out nothing. We just adding to it.
And sometimes that's the pride, that's the ego. Because I've been on that, and I think I'm just speak for me. You don't want to admit at the moment, and so you just like you said, you throw more on it than it should be. But then at the end, like I said, me being me introspectively afterwards, like I messed up, and
Right.
you got to admit it. I mean, there's no getting around it. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
But
why
and
one of the ladies said being an active listener, that is important, especially during arguments or times of disagreement, because we all trying to look at our side. How can we be right instead of looking on how we may be wrong? It may not be all the way, but we have a part to play in that.
Right.
So.
There you go. There you go.
I think that's so critical though, like paying attention to that. Um, I know for me, when I know I'm wrong, and this is growth for sure, because this ain't Talina of old days, but Talina of today. I'm 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 always looking at what the solution could be, and I'm always trying to consider what is the other person's perspective, right? So the active listening is really critical, but in listening, you also have to understand, what's the perspective maybe that they're coming from, because maybe you still don't understand or you're not agreeing with it. But if you think about what the perspective is, it's important, because then it helps you to make your apology, right? Because the word sorry, and I don't know if anybody, like I hate the word sorry. I feel like that is such an overused word. But when you're making an apology to someone, you don't just say, I apologize. Well, I don't. I say what I'm apologizing for, which to me is different. It gives it more weight. I make sure that you're clear about what I'm apologizing to you about, and what I perceive the solution to potentially be, so that we're not stuck in this place and we can move forward. So just my 2 cents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My BB, I would say, oh, I'm sorry. And she'd be like, don't say I'm sorry. I hate it. That was her pet peeve. I'm sorry. So it's simple. I apologize. And then we don't even have to extend it past that. Yeah, I apologize for my actions. That's how you know somebody can be accountable. I apologize for XYZ. Not that, all right, I apologize. For what? What you apologizing for? Because you mad. No, apologize because you
or
did wrong.
or we say, I apologize if that made you mad. Well, of course it made them mad or
Right.
disappointed. And I try my best not to say it. It may not, I may not mean it that way, but even when that comes out, like, okay, I got to be more, like Talina said, be more explicit on what I mean, so that the contrition is considered real. So you have to consider what they felt, and take that in consideration.
Right. We've seen it happen here live on Gentlemen After Dark. Well, I'm sorry if, my words
Yes,
triggered
right.
you. I'm sorry, Big
I'm being triggered again.
Hey, leave it alone, leave it alone.
I'm
No,
sorry if
it,
my words
it really
triggered you,
was.
but hey, but it gives you something truly to think about. Like, are we gonna fix that or no? Can we fix it? Absolutely. That's what grown-ups do. It's not even about just a man. It's real adults, real men and women.
Hmm.
We are accountable for our actions. And when you can't be accountable, are you really real? That's the question. Don't get mellow started.
Hush, Lolo, hush.
Oh shoot.
I'm
Oh
working
man.
on myself.
And Tamara said, a man to me is respectful. A man to me is respectful and accountable for his actions. One who allows me to be soft and bask in my feminine energy. One who does what he says. Show me. Don't just talk about what you're going to do too. What you going to do. Hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna
Gotcha.
show you. All right. Huh? What? What? Y'all heard that?
Yeah, I heard that, but
I heard it.
Oh, you just smiling. It was good. Oh man. Yeah. Be a man of your word or be a woman of your word. You know. I'm just trying to match your words with your actions. Summer Walker. She said that in that song called Games. I'm just trying to match your words with your actions. So if they ain't matching, then some of us got to remember not to ignore that. And those of us who have the unmatching words and actions, we need to work on that and fix it as best as possible or fast as possible. Any further thoughts on that, you guys? Any further thoughts? All right. Shoot be do. Wait, let me double check on Facebook. Make sure I ain't got nothing over here. Shoot be do and no. Okay, good. Here we go. Last but not least, it's a real simple question. Shooby doo. We get rid of that one.
McDonald's or Burger King?
Nope. Here we go.
What's on your mind?
What's on
Oh,
your
you
mind?
really want to know?
What's on your mind?
You really want to know?
And that goes for the audience as well. What's on your mind? What could we talk about? We got probably about 15, 20 minutes. 10 for Mello. But
You know what's on my mind? I got something, and it's serious.
okay,
The family and friends that in the last few days that have lost someone,
yes,
and I'm sending healing energy to my ex-wife whose brother passed away suddenly yesterday morning. Um, to my club brother MC who lost his dad a couple of days ago, and I found out one of my cousins is having a bout with drug abuse. Who I don't know her well, but she's been, asking people for money, me included, which was a red flag because, like I said, there's a whole list of other people before she even could get to me. And then talking to her mom, which I am closer to, uh, found that out today. So, I mean, that monkey, once you on that, it's a bad thing. It's something that I can't understand because I've never had to battle that. But my heart does go out to people who do. But like I told her, I can't enable that type of behavior. And that's the hard part. I can't imagine one of my children being in that situation and having to do that tough love and like, no, I can't give you money. I can give you some help. We can try that, but I'm not going to enable that. So I just want to send healing energy to those because that's that loss of a brother, loss of a father, kids on drugs. Man, it's tough out here. So
There seems like there's been a lot of losses lately, this last week or so.
yeah,
But I like
yeah,
what you said. You said something on Facebook about Mello about when we look at our lives and our struggles. You didn't say this per word, but this idea that there's always somebody worse off than you are. So we just
hmm
have to be grateful for where we're at and our own individual struggles. Because man, there's some people having hard times right now.
you're right.
yeah. Hmm. So one of my coworkers, um, we've just found out that over the weekend he passed away. Um, Basically, this individual was buying his time, so that he could retire officially. He was just burning some extra time that he had and end up passing away. I'm not sure what the cause was, but um, we work hard, you guys, to get to that age of retirement, and you know that's where we're supposed to be able to kick back and do nothing. Well, I live differently. A lot of my friends and peers that say, "Man, you always gone. You always doing something. You always, you always." Now is the time for living.
hmm
For those of you who are misled in believing that you got 4 quarters of life, I'll be 55 in October. That's supposed to be half of your life. Uh-uh. Wrong.
Yeah.
Life now is like a game of hockey. It's 3 quarters, you guys. We are fortunate if we make it to the 70 anything number. My parents are alive. They're 75. You know, um, I pray that I can live that long. And that don't even seem like a lot, but that's what it
Not
is at this point. It is a lot. So I encourage everybody, to take that into consideration when you're sitting at home contemplating what you're going to do or what you're not going to do. Man, find you something to do, even if it's take a walk around the block. Find something to do because you
and
could.
and be okay with doing nothing sometimes.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Be okay
It's
with doing
about,
nothing.
yeah.
And that's
That's
fine.
peaceful.
And,
That's
and
relaxing. That for some people, like you don't have to just go, 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 go. There's peace in just sometimes not doing anything.
Okay, and I'm not
I,
knocking be still. I'm not. But for right now, for me, be still is not an option. Keep
right.
moving.
I think
Keep
it's
moving.
I think it's also the live in the moment. Like identify the things that bring you happiness and joy and do that because again, no time is it. You're right. Nothing is promised to us. We do not know if we lay
Mm-hmm.
down tonight, if we'll wake
Right.
up tomorrow. So whatever that is, so whether it's time for you to rest or time for you to go and do this or spend time with loved ones or just to call somebody and tap in and say, hey, what's going on, because you haven't talked to them in a while. I know that you just said what's on our minds, and prior to us jumping on, I was just saying I have some people that are dear to me that are just feeling very overwhelmed by, just in the pure nature of so much access, so much information. Like we use our phones for everything: emails, phone calls, text messages, like anything. We use them for our notes, we use them for business, we use them for pleasure. Like it's always a constant tethering. And
Boarding
at
your
some
flight,
point, yeah,
everything.
it's overwhelming, right? Like people don't understand that that's really taking a toll on some people's psyche, just on their ability to just continue to move forward with just life, because there's so much, it's constant coming at you, and you're still trying to figure out how you make time for yourself. And we often are trying to be there for everyone in every way, for everything, all the time. That's a lot of extra added pressure. So for me, what's on my mind is when you need to rest. When you want to go. And rest could mean the fun things, the things that you enjoy doing, because that also gives your mind some rest, some peace. But we're always spinning. Like I know, Mello, you've talked about it. I know I talk about it. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
busy doing stuff, and it's like when you're sitting still, you're almost like, I could be doing this, I could be doing this, I could be getting this done.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just constant at it. But if you don't get proper rest, you're not going to be able to be good to continue to do those things. So, and whatever that rest looks like, again, it might be fun, it might be walking the dog around the corner, you taking a jog, or whatever those things are. But I do think it's important to just acknowledge that. Like, just acknowledge it and understand it for yourself, because those are the things that also are happening within us that can cause a lot of stress internally that maybe we're not recognizing. But those are also those things that can take us out of here too. So be present,
Mm-hmm.
be clear, understand what your body is saying, what your body needs, whatever those things are. So that's kind of what's on my mind today. I know I need to pay attention and be present.
Hey, look, hold on. Let me just add to Talina's thought process. The phones. We've had this conversation before, right? Some of us are forced to have multiple phones: your personal phone, your job phone, la 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 la. It's constant, everything. Bling bling, ring ring, notification. Set yourself a little bit of time. D and D, yeah. D
Yeah.
and D. Do not disturb. Do not. Just take some time, because believe it or not,
I'm walking on air.
every time your phone rings in the middle of the night, your mind is processing that as you're quote unquote sleeping. You're not resting your brain. You're not. So take a little bit of that time, like she said, for yourself. Set some reasonable business hours. 11 o'clock. If you ain't on my special list, you're not getting through. Period. That's how I live. So I'm just saying. Anybody
And
else?
healing prayers out to Shari Didi, because she's dealing with some grief as well.
Oh,
Yes.
let me
And
read that. Thank you.
Yes.
Shari
Yeah, yeah.
says, I'm dealing with with grief. Brother died in May, and June my nephew was murdered. It's okay not to be okay. Seek therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Our mental health can cause health issues. Absolutely. Our condolences to your family. Healing energies. Absolutely. Shari, you can give me a call anytime. My number ain't changed. I still got the same old number. Sometimes it's just talking. This is why I've been continuing to do this. I know we got different faces, and you know, people get burnt out and they want to move on, and I'm not opposed to that. But for those of us who can use some free therapy, and let me say it for the record, I'm not a what? Psychiatrist, psychologist. nor am I a gynecologist. However, I do like to talk to people because it helps me. So, hey, always here, always here.
Lolo too. You see Lolo's comment.
Let me see here. Lolo says, I deal with overwhelming sadness in my life. I have one child who is a full grown adult, but he refuses to be in my life. I do not know why. I pray for him and us, but the sadness is real. Man, big hugs to you, Lolo. Big hugs.
Yes, yes.
And this is why a lot of times people like myself, we keep moving because we're almost like we're running from those issues and those scenarios. But I stand before you as my little big brother has told me many years ago. You can run, but you can only run for so long. As soon as you stop, everything is going to catch up with you.
Yeah, that's true.
So just be mindful of that. Avoid as long as you can, I guess. But at the same time, be prepared to deal because eventually you're going to have to. So, anybody else? Snoop, I see you about to rock and roll. You got any final words for yourself?
Just once again, repeat healing energy to everybody going through stuff. Uh, just give a smile or listen to whomever comes up to you because you never know what that could do for them. Um, it could mean the world. It could save them from doing something to themselves or to somebody else. So, with that said, I love y'all. Until next week.
Snoopy
Love
says, hello,
ya.
y'all.
Love you.
Good night.
Can you do one thing for me? Oh, I was gonna let him. Look at Fuego. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Now I was looking at the Facebook comments. I'm gonna highlight this one. TTU triple T. No, that's TTY. TTU said, and this was when we was talking about the fellas. Said respectful, empath, empathetic. Excuse me, supportive, compassionate, makes you feel safe and secure, wanted and loved. And that resonated for me. Why? Because fellas, a lot of times we forget what our job is. And that last little sentence for me, make her feel safe and secure, wanted and loved. Did Mello come back? Yes, he did.
I heard, can you do one thing? I ain't got no
Yeah,
money.
you ain't got no money. I just want you to just take it on home with it for this right here.
You know what? You know what? You better be glad I love you. 'Cause I will punch you right in the face.
I
Bye.
love you, man. I love you. I knew he would heard it. But anywho, so that's our job, fellas. Make them feel secured, love, wanted.
That's our job too, though.
Come
Sure.
on.
Yeah.
That's our job too. I'm
Okay.
just saying that is also our job. So yes, I get that, but that's the one thing that women seem to get twisted today, in
Come
my
on,
opinion,
say it right
is
now.
that
Say it
they
right.
forget that we also have a similar responsibility to ensure that you all feel safe and that you feel loved and that you feel cared for and that you are all of the things that we're asking of you, that we recognize those qualities in you and we're willing to protect that as well. Like, we have to do that. If we're not doing our part, and we're just expecting you to do everything, at some point you're gonna burn out too, and then we over here upset for other reasons. So
Come on.
we also have a responsibility. So
come on.
I agree. I agree.
I appreciate that.
We need to
That's
be able
what's
to
up.
match a lot of what we ask in.
Come on, man. I love it. Match it. I'm bringing it. You know,
Yeah.
we quick to say what you bringing to the table. You know what? Be the table. How about that?
Yeah.
Shoot, man. All right, y'all. Well, it's about 9:05. I don't know. I'm sorry. The dude got his hand up. I don't know why. I don't just
No, because I gotta keep muting and unmuting. Y'all know why, but we'll get to that after the show. I wanted to say something. You know how we always say, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight I got a phone call about something, and I think you should also be careful what you ask for, but also be ready for what you ask for to receive it. Meaning, you ask for something, and then when it get to you, like, where did this come from? Now you need to be ready for. Hey, this is what I want. I want this job, or I want this situation to go on in my life. So as soon as you get the call, or as soon as you get that email, or whatever the case is, okay, boom, I'm ready to hop into action. I think a lot of times we're trying to be so cautious in what we ask for in life, and then when we get it, we don't even know what to do with it because we've been doing so much asking for it that we haven't even prepared to receive it when it's there. And sometimes we don't receive it because we hadn't made the preparations to receive it. Because the question was asked me, do you have something prepared for a coming event? And I was like, no, nah, but I can. I'm actually working on something, but it's for another project. But yeah, I can. That's not a problem. And I'll get with you Friday and let you know what you're thinking. You get it approved and everything. And I was like, wow, where did it come from? And I'm like, you know what? That's what I've been asking for. In a indirect way. I didn't want to do this, but that's one of those gifts I'll say that I have. And I think going back to what a man is, you should also know what your job is, but you should know what your specific job or your gift is. So that way, when people come to you and say, hey, look, we need somebody. If you're a good cook and somebody say, hey, look, could you make a pan of chicken or something like that? Okay, give me the money and I'll go ahead and knock it out. Instead of just, why y'all always asking me? You're being asked because that's your lane, that's your calling, that's where you thrive. And I've been hearing this, man, you're a teacher, you're a teacher, you're a teacher, you're a teacher. And now it's like, okay, teach. We need you to teach something. So that was just something I was thinking about when I was listening to everybody's comments on what was on their mind.
Mm-hmm. No, I appreciate that, bro. For real. Look, I know you got them.
Man, we don't. Hey, you know what? And another thing, learn to love and accept and enjoy nature.
Ooh.
Yes.
Because what y'all heard, I used to go to sleep off of it, but I'm trying to talk and I'm like, y'all, but I'm at their house. It's not the other way around. I'm pretty sure their bloodline was in this area before I was.
Listen,
So.
nature is a beautiful thing because
Yes, it is.
that journey that I took on ground from here to West Memphis, and we stopped in Atlanta. I haven't seen fireflies since I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
They got fireflies in Atlanta. Just
He's calling lightning bugs. We call them lightning bugs in Ohio.
Okay, there you go. Looking like Christmas lights just flying around. Like, wait, that's a firefly?
You ever seen the red ones?
No.
Yeah, see, I got them in the backyard. Red, yellow, the little light green, all that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I'm in a different region, so that's it's a little different.
Right. We don't have all that. We got possums, raccoons, and
mosquitoes.
Our mosquitoes like this.
Yeah.
Our
mosquitoes ain't nothing compared to Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
Arkansas, they got alligators on wings. That's what they got.
It's a toss up between Mississippi and Arkansas. I went to play Flywell, Arkansas, and a mosquito sat next to me like, "What's up, bro?" I'm like, "Man, what do you want?" You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they take care of Billy too. You be like, you know what? I'm doing. Y'all got
it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It is that time, you guys. I'm going to put up this one more time just because it's the right thing to do. Again, Domino Tournament, end of the month, July 30th, Sunday, 1:00 p.m. It's at the, what is that, VIP events. It's right next to the Melody Bar. You guys are familiar with that. It's a $100 team buy-in. That's $50 per person. But it's a team concept, $500 cash prize. If you are interested, call or text 460-0036. Saint Squad LA, we appreciate you. President Felicia Loop, that's LOOT. Vice President Nikki, I ain't even gonna kill her last name. Nikki, y'all come on through, hang out with us. If you don't want to play, you can just come and watch. It is a $5 entry fee. This is a fundraiser for the Saint Squad LA. So come on out. Support the Who Dat Nation.
Who that?
Baby, right? That part. If you guys don't have anything else, I will end with some good, solid closing words. I hope and believe we all are grown-ups. At least we should be. We only have the life that we have to live for whatever time that is that we have. There is no certainty of when that is, but we have a goal to live each day. So if you are living, make it the best life that you possibly can make it. And that don't mean go ripping and running the streets every day. That means better yourself, whatever that might be, whether it's mental, physical, financial. Do the things that you need to do to make you a better person. Because in the end, we all we got, or you all you got. So from the desert to the sea, to all the cities in between, that's our time, you guys. We appreciate you for being here. You could be anywhere you wanted to be, but you chose to be here with us. We'll see y'all next week. Night, y'all.
Good night.
Peace in the Middle East.